Hello everyone, it's me Josh, and I'm going to be talking about how I'm so sick and tired of being told how I should think, how I should feel about certain things. When people like this continue to do this, regardless who they are or what group or movement that they're involved in. Well, let me tell you something. Where does it say that you have a right to tell someone who they should be? Where does it say that you have a right to continuously attack someone over an opinion? Where does that say? What does that tell me about you? It tells me that you'd rather attack a bunch of people over something so stupid and so trivial. Oh, it's a movie. Yeah, it is a movie. But here's the thing. You're going to run into people who simply don't like something. That's just facts. That's just the way it is. But honestly, I don't remember electing anybody on social media or any group or any movement to tell me what I can say and what I cannot say, because you have no authority over people. And even if you think you do, then my God, this is bullshit. You know, I sit here every day, I read stuff, I read comments, I try to join into conversation. Either it's on YouTube, or maybe it's a discussion on Facebook or something, and I just point out some stuff, and I get instantly hated on for doing that. Like, I have no right to an opinion because I'm a man, and by the way, I have a beard. So, you know, calling everyone a neckbeard, when I'm pretty sure not too many guys want a beard because it itches so much. Like, after a while, you get used to this. But then again, sometimes I shave it off because I get too hot. But to be honest with you, what makes everyone think that they have a right to tell people what they can and cannot do? Because you're not the authority. You have no right to tell people this. Just like I have no right to tell people not to go watch a movie, because you might like a movie that I don't like. Big deal. Move on. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. There's terrorist attacks happening. And all you guys can do is sit there and bitch and moan about a fucking movie. God, I love to just live in a fantasy world where everything is just happy and peaceful, and you don't have to worry about some asshole with a bomb or a gun coming after you. And I'm not talking about, legally armed citizens that have a right to carry a gun in my own nation. Because that's ridiculous. Usually it's somebody who doesn't give a shit about human life that causes this. And I get tired of people trying to censor me over and over. It's just my opinion. Why is it that if I have a disagreeing opinion, somehow, somewhere, that gives you the right to try to censor me? Or some way or somehow you think it's okay to do so? Because you don't. It's so much shit going on, and you know what? Here's the thing. I give opinions every single day. I base them on what I see and what I hear. But also, there comes a time where I don't believe everything that's said. And, I called out critics who automatically start praising something. I'm calling them out on their bullshit. When somebody goes sees a movie and then comes back and says, I didn't like that movie, and yet people are people are going to praise a movie and people are going to not praise a movie. But also, the bottom line is, it's like, did I see the same movie that you saw? Maybe you saw something I didn't. I don't know. I mean, that's just the way it goes. But honestly, who are you people? Who are you to judge other people based on their looks? Oh, yeah. Remember when I did there's a lot of people who did videos about Nicole Arbor not being funny. And they're right. She wasn't funny. Especially when she makes a video insulting. What was the purpose of that? That's not comedy. That's not parodying. That's not satire. That's just being I'm a self-professed comedian, so I think I'm funny. And all my people that follow me think I'm hilarious. No, what it was you're shaming people that you don't understand. Oh, well, if you have a health problem, or it could lead to health problems, but we're concerned about your weight. Excuse me, but some people aren't healthy, and that doesn't give you the right to insult them. Just like it doesn't give you a right to insult all geeks. Because you know what? I'm a nerd and a geek at the same time. I'm kind of a mixture of the two. And I do geek out on films. I get excited when a film comes out, or when I hear a new film's coming out. But honestly, if I don't like something, I don't want you coming back saying, well, I made sexist comments about it. Because I didn't mention anything about the women in anything. And I said, you know what's really stupid and funny at the same time, or maybe it's not really funny or stupid, is the fact that supposedly women aren't getting leading roles. Name one Sandra Bullock movie where she didn't lead it. Name one movie that Drew Barrymore did not star in it and was not the main star of it. Because I guarantee you won't find it. I mean, other than her younger days when she was in films like E.T., she wasn't the main star. But neither was, but honestly, whoever says women are being turned down for main roles, or they go back and they say, well, that director was sexist and he basically just hated the fact that I was a woman. That's complete bullshit. Most women turn down roles. Look at Jennifer Lawrence. She could have been in this new Ghostbuster movie, but she turned it down because she hated the thought of being in another sequel, because she's been in so many movies where she was in a sequel, and she doesn't really care to be in a sequel again. So what? You know what? I mean, Hollywood just seems to think that everybody is sexist. All the fan bases are sexist. What about women who are also fans? You know? Who are also fans. Like I said, people are going to praise it, and people aren't going to praise it. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not like it, because I haven't seen it. So I can't give anybody that opinion, if it was good or bad. But the trailer was horrible, and I can't believe Sony could approve of a horrible trailer. What's the point of selling a trailer if no one likes it? And then you're going to fall back on, well, that was because of sexism. Because sexism sells. That's what it is. It's all about sexism. When I only read maybe 5 or 10 people saying bad things about the cast. Oh, wow. That means everybody must be the same, right? I didn't say anything about the females. I was actually pretty happy that they made a movie with 4 women in it. And these women are genuinely funny. I mean, I've seen Heat, and I've seen Identity Theft with Melissa McCarthy. Both those films starred Melissa McCarthy, and she's pretty funny. Now the other 3, I haven't watched many of their work, but, you know, I don't even watch Saturday Night Live. I used to, and maybe I should get back to watching it. But, you know, the fact is, don't hate fans because they didn't like your little movie. not everyone's gonna like a film. Big deal. Like I said, move on with your life. Stop calling people sexist, and that's just stupid. Because to me, sexism should be just like racism, which I still say should be like extinct, like the dinosaurs. And people say, well, that's a problem. And here's the thing. We don't solve problems anymore. We really don't. Alright, well, I gotta go, so I will talk to y'all later. I made this longer than I should have, but oh well. Everyone, hi, and I will talk to y'all later.